What if the fire that keeps you alive is the same one that could burn away everything you love? Feel the hot ash on your tongue, the sting of sweat mixed with blood, the heavy smell of scorched earth and blooming death on an island that promises paradise but delivers only hell. Episode 11 of Hell's Paradise, Jigakuraku Season 2, titled Ephemerality and Fire, released on March 22, 2026, and streams on Crunchyroll. It arrives in the heart of the brutal final push, right after the exhausting clashes that left bodies broken and truths half revealed. This is not just another fight, it's a man remembering why he fights at all, while the world around him crumbles like dry leaves in flame. You stand there with Gabimaru, heart pounding like a war drum, tasting the salt of tears he won't let fall. And when the screen darkens, the only thing left is the burning need to know. Can a hollow man find something worth saving before the fire consumes him? On Crunchyroll, episode 11 picks up from the intense buildup of previous battles against the Tensen and their monstrous forces. Gabimaru, haunted by memories of his wife Yui, pushes past all limits in a desperate fight alongside Yuzuriha against the powerful Ran. He recalls the quiet days that gave his life meaning, fueling a resolve to survive, not for immortality, but to return to the one person who made him feel human. The episode drives the group closer to the core secrets of the island and the elixir, building raw tension toward the season's explosive close. Every strike, every flashback, pulls you deeper into the chaos, leaving you breathless for what survival truly costs. The pacing is fierce yet focused, balancing brutal action with quiet, gut-wrenching reflection. It advances the main story by showing how far Gabimaru will go, risking everything but his life itself, to reunite with Yui alive. Key moments reveal more about the Tensen's hold on the island and the fragile line between human and monster. No massive new twists, but the emotional stakes skyrocket, with a cliffhanger that leaves the battle's outcome hanging like smoke in the air. Fans often wonder about Gabimaru's true limits or how Tao truly works in these fights. The manga makes it clear this episode highlights his growth through pain, turning raw survival instinct into something almost transcendent. Previous episodes built the exhaustion. This one shows why he endures. It's the turning point where hope flickers against endless despair. Gabimaru has always been the hollow killer, but here the mask cracks wide open. Memories of Yui aren't just flashbacks. They're fuel, showing the wound that never healed and the man he became because of her. His choices feel painfully consistent. He fights like a demon because love made him human. Yuzuriha shines as his fierce ally, her loyalty and skill matching his desperation perfectly. Their teamwork feels earned, transformative in the heat of battle. Every decision hurts because it's real, no easy heroism, just people clinging to what matters most. This episode digs into what it means to be fleeting, like cherry blossoms in fire. Power tempts with immortality, but true strength comes from accepting loss and still choosing to fight. Morality blurs as survival demands sacrifice. Hope battles despair in every breath Gabimaru takes. It's the same question soldiers and lovers have asked forever. When everything burns, what do you hold on to? Here, it's not glory. It's a quiet promise made to someone waiting far away. The island's horrors deepen with more hints at the Tensen's origins and the twisted rules of Tao. It complicates everything. Paradise isn't a place. It's a trap that feeds on human desire. New layers enrich the universe without overwhelming, making every step feel heavier. The script is sharp and sparse. Lines land like knife strikes. Gabimaru's quiet resolve echoes louder than any shout, carrying the weight of years unspoken. Nothing feels forced. The words linger, making you replay them, wondering if love can really outlast hell itself. Mappa's art direction, led by character designer Akitsugu Hisejai, turns fire and blood into poetry. Colors burn, deep reds and oranges against dark shadows, symbolizing fleeting life and endless rage. Fluidity in combat is breathtaking. Movements blur with speed, then freeze in pain. Stillness hits hardest. Gabimaru's eyes in memory, soft and human. Beauty here means fragility, the brief spark before the dark. Camera angles drop low during fights, making warriors feel larger than life. Tight close-ups capture every tremor of doubt. Editing rhythm pulses like a heartbeat, fast cuts in battle, slow breaths in reflection, amplifying the emotional storm. The OST haunts and drives. Tense strings build during fights, then drop into silence broken only by fire crackling or labored breaths. Motifs of loss weave through, burning into memory. Silence roars louder than sound when memories flood in. Kaori Nizuka as Gabimaru delivers with raw intensity. His voice cracks with exhaustion and quiet fire, embodying a soul torn between hollow and whole. Saori Hayami as Yuzuriha brings fierce grace, her tone steady yet caring. Their performances make every word feel alive, every scar real. I felt the burn in my chest, the ache of remembering something lost. The moments Gabimaru fights not for power but for a future with Yui scarred me deep. It's the collision vision of a man's past and his desperate hope. It sparked wonder at how love survives in places like this. You leave asking, if everything you love is on the line, would you keep burning or finally let go? That question hangs like smoke, refusing to fade. Some might say the heavy focus on flashbacks slows the action. I understand, the pace dips for breath. But it's no flaw, it's deliberate. Without these memories, the fights would feel empty. What seems like a pause is actually the heart of the story, reminding us why any of it matters. Episode 11 succeeds as raw emotion wrapped in stunning violence. Its greatest strength is the heartbreaking humanity amid hell. Its only weakness is leaving you desperate for the end. It achieves its goals perfectly, turning survival into something profoundly moving. So you can stop reading here, or open Crunchyroll, press play on episode 11, and step onto that burning island yourself. Feel the heat on your skin, hear the echo of a wife's name in the flames, and decide if a hollow man can find his way home. Because once the fire touches you, walking away isn't possible anymore. Will you burn with him?